Hi, I'm Clark Poppert. I'm with ServiTech Inc. And today's agronomy update is brought to you by Nebraska Soybean Board. Probably 35-mile-an-hour winds with up to 50-mile-an-hour gusts. We're hiding behind a windbreak on one of the fields that I look at, and we're just north of Carlton, Nebraska. It's been fairly hot and windy this fall so far. The first part of August, I was looking at the corn and soybeans and thinking we had excellent potential. We had a hot week there in late August, which kind of took the top off the corn a little bit, but the soybeans still yielded very well. The non-irrigated in my northern area, I would say it was above average, close to 200 bushels an acre on the non-irrigated. But down south, it was 100 to 140 bushels an acre, which is a lot better than we thought it was going to be because they were quite a bit drier. The conditions are excellent for harvest. We really haven't any rain to speak of to slow us down. Overall, harvest went very smooth. We've just tried to avoid the fires. One of my growers did have a fire in a field that his combine started, but it was a very small one. Some of the things the growers learned this year was mostly on irrigation. Last year they ran 13 circles, which comes out to be about 13 inches. That seems like a lot for this area. Out west it doesn't seem like a lot at all. And so I think the growers learned that they can raise a very good crop of corn or soybeans with 13 inches of irrigation water or less. Right now, growers are asking a lot of questions on seed selection, and beans is the real stickler this year because some growers that have been using XtendFlex soybeans are trying to decide if they want to go over to Enlist or if they want to spray a different herbicide over their XtendFlex soybeans. It kind of depends what works for their system, you know, whether they're in 20-inch rows, 15-inch rows, 7.5s, 30s. We got to look at canopy, and we have to look at deck stem borer populations. You know, the canopy, that's going to result in better or worse herbicide control, weed control. And then we've got to throw in the denser canopies. The narrow rows could promote white mold. So there's a lot of different issues to look at when you're selecting soybeans. Soil sampling is very important. The different nutrients can really make or break a crop. I've always told my growers you can't save yourself into prosperity, and you know there's not a truer time to think about that than right now with the low commodity prices. We do a lot of grid sampling on 2.5 acre grids, and that really helps us be more efficient as consultants and growers when you look at getting the fertilizer in the right place where it's needed. There's an old adage that farmers have the winters off, and that's not even close to being true. They're busy all the time. Right now is a great time to be soil sampling, talking to your agronomist if you're using one, also getting equipment ready for fertilizing if you fall fertilize. There's about anything you want to do to keep busy you can do. Overall, it was a great growing season. We had some wind events and some hail events. But overall, I think everybody's pretty happy with their crops. Thanks for watching this week's agronomy update brought to you by the Nebraska Soybean Board.